Hello, welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato, and this is episode number 81. Thanks so much for letting us have that be possible. Made Fit TV is everyone's source for health and fitness information and entertainment, and it's where fit bodies don't just happen, they are made, and you can make it with the help of me to do it. So welcome. Thank you so much for coming to join us. Thank you for all the Ustreamers who are watching us. Every Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, we stream live, and I answer all your questions live, so you don't have to wait for me to email you back at jenny@madefittv.com. But if you want to, go right ahead. Oh, we might see a cat roaming around here later. So today's workout is great. It is called a creative cycle. No, let me say, the really, really good cycle workout. That's what we agreed on, because this one is really, really good, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to cover a few things today. I'm going to show you how to get started if you're a beginner on a cycle workout. And then I'm going to show you some things that you can do to make it creative. And then we're going to show you a workout that you can upload on madefittv.com. And then we're going to read a really great email from one of a dear fan of mine. You're all very dear to me. And she just had a really heartfelt email. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that you want to do when you get on a bike, and he's going to join us. This is Biagio. Yeah, he's just chilling. There he goes. There he goes. Okay. Let's focus. Okay, so let's get started. You want to adjust your bike based on the seat. You want it to be adjusted front and back, up and down, and you also want to make sure that your foot is on the pedal correctly and your leg is extended correctly, because if it's not, based on your body type and based on how you're sitting on the bike, you could injure yourself. Because cycling is known to be easier on the joints, but it could do the opposite if you're not adjusted correctly. So what I want you to do is, first thing, is make sure that your seat is up far enough so when you place your foot on the pedal, the ball of your foot's going to be on the pedal, you want to make sure that your knee is right over your foot. That's how you know. So if your foot is further in front of your knee when it's directly down, you want to adjust your seat forward, okay, until it matches up. The next thing you want to make sure of is that when your foot is extended, that your leg is extended with a slight bend. So you don't want to lock it. See how I have a slight bend in there? You want it to be a little bit loose. You don't want it to be too bent, because if it is, that's when it might cause you some tendon issues and it might cause you some pain with the leg. And then you also want to make sure as well, you know, if that's too straight, go ahead and lower the seat. If it's too bent, you want to increase the seat height. And then another thing too is just making sure that the seat is horizontal. You want to keep it horizontal. Some women prefer it to be slanted a little bit forward. Some men might like it higher. It all depends. Just make sure that it's not affecting, in a negative way, the way your feet are rotating. Okay, so now we're going to get started. We're going to warm up. Here's a really cool creative thing that I think you guys will really benefit from. What you want to do is you want to vary it, not just by speed, but also by resistance. Now, if your bike does not have these different resistance workouts like this one does, if it's just a spin bike, you can, crank it up and adjust the resistance, or you can keep it where it is and you can try these little tips. You can do pushing and pulling with the pedals. What I mean by that is you're going to want to hold on the handles, of course. Just I'm talking, my hands are off the pedal, or off the handles. What you want to do is push down. You want to be dominant on the right leg. Check it out. Dominant on the right leg. You want to push the ball of your foot down as hard as you can. Do that for about a minute to 90 seconds. Just get a feel for it. Eventually, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. You're going to feel it in your glutes. So you want your left leg to just be there in the strap. Keeping in the strap, everything on the right side. Boom. Now switch it up. Ease up on the right leg. Punch the left leg down. All on the left leg. Punch it down. And you don't want to lock your leg. You just want to punch the ball of your foot down, feeling it in the hamstrings, feeling it in the glutes. Awesome. So that is the push. Now we're going to do the pull. We're going to go back to the right leg. You're going to pull up on the strap. This one's a little weird because you're going in an upward motion, up. So you're going to ease up on the left, pull up with that right leg. You're going to feel it in the quads, and you're going to feel it in the hip flexors. And you want to keep your core nice and tight so you can keep everything center. Pull up as hard as you can. Just don't pull anything. And then switch. You're going to ease up on the right leg and pull up with the left. And go ahead and flex your foot slightly if you need to, so your foot doesn't slip out of the strap. And I can feel it also pulling in my obliques too when you're pulling up. You feel it in the obliques, the core, the hip flexors, the quads. It's pretty interesting. Pull up, pull up. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to level it out, going back to my moderate cadence. Now another way, last one, is going to be standing up. Stand up. And now you don't want to keep your stomach and your chest forward too much. You want to stay straight up, and you just want to dig your feet down while keeping the abs nice and tight. Nice and tight. And just bounce, bounce, bounce. Don't extend your legs, just bounce. And you're going to feel it in the glutes for sure, and the quads, especially depending on the resistance that you put on your bike. All right, go ahead and sit it down. Now, all of this that I just told you, you have the rotations per minute, you have the push and the pull, you have the standing, all those different variations. I'm making you out a workout that you can download on madefittv.com. It's going to be on there right underneath the video, but it's only on madefittv.com. So if you're watching this on YouTube and Vidler, 5 Minute Life, awesome. I'm so glad you are. But if you want this workout, just when you're done watching it, go to madefittv.com. You're going to click on that, upload it, and boom, a workout right there for you to try it out. It's really cool.
Might have to find it in the archives.
Yeah, you may even have to find the archives if you're not watching this when it first came out. So you're gonna enjoy it. I think you will. All right, so that's it. Whew, with the biking. Like I told you though, I want to read an email. I get a lot of emails all the time, and you're all so supportive, and it just it helps me to see that I'm making a difference for all of you. And there's a woman, her name is Maria, and she is from Venezuela, and she wrote this to me last month, and I told her I was going to have her on, but I kept forgetting, or not forgetting, but our shows just kept running over time. So this is what she had to say. She says, "Hi Jenny, I hope you're happy for the holidays. I don't think you remember me, but I wrote you in July this year. I gave birth to a baby girl in April, and I'd gained 50 pounds in my pregnancy. Your answer in my email was so helpful and good and positive that it gave me a lot of encouragement. And today, I'm more than happy to tell you that thanks to my doctor recommendations and your fitness advice, I'm not only in my pre-baby weight, I'm 7 pounds lighter, firmer, and energetic than I had ever been. And I feel better now in my 30s than I felt in my 20s. Thank you, Jenny. My new exercise routine that I created combining all the moves you taught me is so rich and effective, it's amazing. When I feel a little down and in a lazy mood, I just play any of your podcasts in my iPod and I'm ready to rock my muscles. That's what I like. And when I want to quit one move, I just remember you telling me to embrace the burn, and I finish all my reps. Sometimes I push myself for 2 more. My arms look so cute, I don't want to take off the tank tops even when it's chilly. But there is air conditioning everywhere, so I have to. But I can't wait to wear a swimsuit, and hopefully I'll go to the beach in March this year. God bless you, Jenny, and thank you for helping us beyond borders, and I hope 2010 brings you unlimited success in all your goals. Thank you, Mary from Venezuela. So thank you so much, Mary, for just being one example of how MadeFit TV has helped you. And if any of you guys have any success stories or anything that you want to comment on or write, just email me at jenny@madefittv.com. You can also go to MadeFit TV, and I have an Ask Jenny button up there as well that you can send to me as well. But I like to hear how things are going with you. That's why we do the chats every Saturday live, because I want to interact and hear what you have to say. And if you have any suggestions for any episodes for MadeFit TV, please send them my way. I am all ears, and I'm doing this for you guys. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. I'm Jenny DiDonato on both, and I just hope that all of you have a great day, and thank you so much for joining us from MadeFitTV.com. I'll see you next time.